Hello, chat. The microphone quality will be a little bit bad this stream because, none of my microphones are actually meant for being far away from them. I'm sitting, this is a webcam microphone, so I'm sitting like a ways away from it, Give me 1 second. Give me just a second. This one. Give me 1 second. What are we doing? First, we're making a turron. Heck yeah. Second, we're gonna make chicken pot pie, but vegetarian because I want my family to be able to eat it, and they are also vegetarian. And then third and finally, we are going to be brewing Finnish Sima. I will finally show everybody my process. Let me grab my recipe book real quick. I did forget that. Oh, and I might be playing some piano at some point because, I can. I like playing piano. I also forgot to close that door. Wouldn't want you seeing in there. Recipe book. I know you can't see me, don't worry. Many of you have never seen my face. Many of you are just about to. Is this working? Yes. Some of you have seen my face because you were in that one specific stream a while ago where I showed off my pastries. That was even before everything. Hello, chat. How are you doing? We have ingredients somewhere. Oh yes, for the turron. Almonds, sugar, and eggs. Let me try to see if I can get chat over here instead of where it is right now. It is in fact the Liam in the flesh. I have chat. I cannot. I'm thinking. Let me go get my. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. See, I wanna plug my phone and iPad in while reading chat, so I have this little thing right here. There are outlets in my place. What's good, KZ? I am real. There are outlets over here. There's no Ethernet cable. Oh, and of course, safety first. Food safety. I have very long hair, so I'm gonna be tying that up. I do this every day at work as well. I don't like how it looks as much. It makes me look weird. But it is food safety. I've got this little thing. Give me 1 second. Hang on. I'll be right there. Chatters. Noitlets. I look very normal with the ponytail. Cool. I'm gonna put it right next to my cutting board, even though that's not gonna fly. Oh no, you know what I'm gonna do? I've also got a mug of tea. Actually, I can't let you see this mug because it has. At least I can. I'm leaving in 4 days. Indiana University. I'm not gonna be here for much longer though. Gamble. Heck yeah. Good way to start the stream. Gambling is always great. I can see myself in my chat receptacle. Wow, I'm real. I can't believe it. Heck yeah. Straight Jacket won. KZ Games lost. That seems to be more than typical for him. Like, it seems to be that you have a lower than 50% chance of getting it for some reason. You in particular, KZ. I'm not cutting anything right now, but I do have this cutting board right here. This amazing knife. Very sharp. Got it from my job. They were getting rid of it. ASMR. What was I doing? Oh yes, touron. Touron. I've got my recipe book. Breadsticks, sourdough starter. That didn't work, by the way. Sima. Okay, I'm too... No, I don't have the touron recipe in here. I have it on my phone, of course, because I didn't prepare. Why would they get rid of the knife? Because it's, I don't know, old. They got a new one. Matter of fact, how often do accidents occur? Not often at all. Besides accidents like, spilling food. That happens all the time. But accidents like getting cut with a knife, not at all. Because we have these like chainmail gloves that go on your non-dominant hand. Very cool to wear. But they absorb heat very well, so it can get really hot if you're putting your hand in like chicken grease. That's hot. Let me get my hat too, honestly, because my hair is like weird in my face. As you can see, the front of my hair here is shorter because I used to like pull it off. I still kind of do sometimes, but like not really. But like, look at that. Sick hat. Thank you. Your luck is genuinely just abysmal. Hat 2, Haley Welsh? Yeah, sure. I don't know who that is at all, but okay. Give me a second. My Quran recipe is on my phone. How long do I predict the stream will be? I don't know. The Turan takes like 20, 30 minutes, something like that. Chicken pot pie probably takes about 20, 30 minutes. But that's just the preparation. And then the cooking will be like an hour. And at that point we can brew the sema and then play the piano. So like, it'll be 2-3 hours. Something like that. Typical stream length for me. Hold on, what are you saying? Haktua, crypto rug puller. Oh, got it. Haley Welsh. Oh, the Haktua girl. Yeah. I love stretching. Popping my various joints. My fingers do not want to do it right now, but that's okay. The Haktua girl, I see. Hold on, let me get a pencil. I have a pencil right over here. Let me take my Turon recipe off my phone, and then I'm gonna have to stop reading Twitch chat for a second. Doesn't really matter, I guess. And then go to my notes app. Turon. 200. Okay, hold on. I'll write this down in my recipe book real quick on the first empty page. I didn't even like an egg tart recipe in here that doesn't really work like at all. I want to make, there's this boba shop. There's this boba tea place right near, 30-minute walk away. It's so good. And they have these egg tarts. They have these like creamy condensed milk egg tarts that are so good. I need to perfect the recipe so that I can just have them whenever I want. And they're like puff pastry too or something. No, not puff pastry, flaky. Not puff pastry, but like very good. And there's also, on a similar note, we'll get to this at some point. There's this near my house, like a house, not apartment, near my family's house, there's this restaurant, coffee place, diner thing, and they have this spicy chicken croissant sandwich, and that is heavenly. I could figure it out. I could figure it all out, I'm sure, except the sauce. There's some sort of mustard-based watery sauce that I really need to figure out. That would be great. What are you all saying? Hector. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, with a O. Turon. Yeah. I put the right accent on it. Okay, let's see. 200 grams honey. What's my method? Okay, yeah. It's a simple recipe. 200 grams honey. Oh, do I have honey? I have honey. It's stuck to the... Is that 200 grams? I'm sure it's... Okay. Oh yes, it's more like 500 grams. That's okay. That's great. I messed up my scale because it's sticky now. Hold on. Can you see me? Yeah, you can see me. Oh, my scale is sticky. Oh no. Okay, that's okay. There we go. Oh shoot, the trash can's not there. Hold on. Give me a second. I don't like sticky scales. I'm gonna not use the actual thing right there. I'm gonna, I'm gonna cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. TS is peak. Peak content right now. The way I read out the honey, 500 cigarettes. Exactly. That's so real. Talk to a girl. Actually, a psyop was psyop. What's a psyop? I forgot what a psyop is. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of smells like rotting potatoes in here right now, a little bit, because there were some rotting potatoes in the pantry. I didn't even know they could rot like that. I thought they just kind of dried out or whatever, but it was like spilling juice all over. Yeah, spilled it all over my floor. I cleaned it up as best I could, but it still smells a bit. That's okay. That's okay. I think whatever it was, it's probably just a conspiracy straight. Okay, 500 cigarettes. Hold on. I wrote down one thing. 200 grams honey, 200 grams sugar, 200 grams white sugar, then, what was it? 1 egg white, 1 egg white, and 500 grams? 300 grams almonds. 300 grams almonds. Method. If the almond, I don't care if the almonds are uncooked. They are cooked. As you can see, they are not green. They are cooked, just like me. Mix. Let me bring this over here. Mix sugar and honey in saucepan. Continue stirring until 115 degrees Celsius. Beat the egg white until frothy. Until frothy. It's been so long since I don't know how it's been so long since I wrote with my hands. This is the only book I write with my hands. No, I write with other, yeah, but like everybody just types nowadays. It's weird. Anyway, continue to beat while incorporating sugar mixture. I'm pronouncing it the way I spell it. Turon. Forgot to title the page. Add back to saucepan. Continue. What's good, my bros? Continue during. I forgot to write this down beforehand. It's on my notes app and I want to read Twitch chat. Well, let's see what Straight Jacket said, if he said anything. PSYOP stands for psychological operation, where an army of a place does something to win the hearts and minds of the opposition. People were saying the hector girl was the daughter of an Israeli billionaire. I doubt that. That sounds like a conspiracy theory to me. That sounds very much like a conspiracy theory to me. Is this still working? I think it is. Occasionally. Okay, you know what? I'll write this all down later. I've got enough of it down that I've memorized the rest of the recipe, so. First things first, I've closed the recipe book. Yeah. I'm a little bit done. A little bit done. A little bit done. Where is it? Okay. We're gonna want to weigh out our ingredients on this handy dandy kitchen scale. Let me try to move you guys over here. Give me 1 second. Make sure that the Casey's message gets censored. Live chat is on YouTube. Live chat is on. Hold on. Yeah, it is on. Why does his messages get? Oh, because cigarettes, probably. I don't know. I don't think I think I turned off all of the censorship, theoretically, as much as I could. Okay, hold on. Let's see if this wire reaches all the way across. Pardon the black screen. Oh, you know what I can do? Just look over my shoulder. I'll raise it up from the ground. Right. It's not as high as I thought it was. Hold on, let me see that on the. Okay, that's pretty good. That's decent. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Pretty decent view. Okay. I have to duck under the wire though. Okay, let me go back to the Twitch chat now that I don't need the recipe anymore. It's darkened? Yeah, I was not moving the camera. Welcome to the stream, Zerdo. Welcome to the stream. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I have to duck under the wire a little bit. Okay. So we're gonna want almonds and, no, we're gonna want the sugar and honey first, right? So I'm gonna put that in this bowl right here. You don't have to tear it if you put it on first. We want the sugar and the honey. So sugar, this probably won't be enough, maybe. Oh, what was it, 200 grams? 200 grams, right? Yeah, that's too much. That's 73 grams over. $249. Don't mind the mess. 211, 212. I'm not gonna use my hands. I did wash my hands before the stream, guys. Don't worry. Food safety. 196, that's good. 197, 199, 200. That's good, that's good, that's enough. That's 200 grams of sugar, completed. This reminds me of the minigame in Mario Party 8. I think I know the one you're talking about. Next, our honey. That's the sound of me picking it up off the shelf because it's stuck there. Actually, you know what? I can do something about that. I can do something about that. Okay. I got my counter dirty. There we go. That should help. I don't know. It won't, but you know, maybe it can. Maybe it might be able to at some point. Now I need this to say 400 grams. You can't see that, can you? 37, 300. Give me a second. 350, 360, 70, 80, 789. Just a little more. 401. Okay. Okay, 402. Who cares? Not me. Certainly I don't. Why would I care about something small like that? Oh, my trash can. I forgot I moved it. I'm moving it back. Because I cannot. Just like don't look at it. I didn't clean it today before stream. Now we've got our sugar and honey measured out. And we got, I want, where's my fun, whoops. Where's my fun, wacky silicone spatula? Don't look in my drawer. It is not for human eyes. Silicone. Got this right here. That's pretty cool. We're gonna mix that all up. Let me put this honey away real quick. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's not good. Excuse me. Yep. All right, we're gonna mix up that. We're gonna mix up that stuff real good right now. Cool. We're gonna want to mix it until it's like roughly even, roughly like the same all over. Fully incorporate all that. It's gonna be a rather sticky and thick mixture. Yeah, that's pretty good. Check that out. Very sugary, very honey-y. Oh, my thing is coming off. There we go. Don't let that happen. That would be bad. Ah, this is so Gert. TS so Gert. I mean, so Kevin. TS so Kevin. Yummers. Okay. Put that there on the handy dandy doohickey. Let's play some net hack. Oh. Chungus, I don't know. Gert, definitely Gert. Definitely Gert. That's a great name. TS so Kevin. Okay. What was the next step? Oh yes, the saucepan. This is a surprise mouse tool for later. Saucepan. I bought this one specifically for making turron so that all the stuff doesn't get stuck in all the holes of my cast iron pot. ASMR. So yeah, let's oh, hold on, I can put this up like that and then do that, right? Oh, that's pretty good. Hold on, let me see that. Let me see that on camera. Let me see how that looks on camera. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Take the mixture, pour it in the saucepan, please. I want to play NetHack on stream. That would be pretty cool. Well, you know, mid-August, later. Guys, since I'm going on hiatus till mid-August, mid-late August. You guys have no excuse to not come up with very good stream suggestions for me. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, and I'm gonna still be posting videos and stuff. Don't you worry. Ooh, I wanna. Okay, never mind. No spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. Okay, let's turn this on to a low temperature. Last time I burnt them. Put it on 4. Yeah, seems pretty good. Pretty reasonable. This is not good for collecting stuff out of the thing. Give me a second. A huge spoon. Just for this kind of thing. Huge spoon. And then we'll, after we use the huge spoon to get, oops. It's all over my hands. It's all over my hands. Use the huge spoon. Can do that. And then that's how you get things out of stuff. And we put that just all in the same pile. I hate when there's sticky stuff on my hands. I'm gonna wash my hands like every 5 seconds because I just hate when there's sticky stuff. This rag is also wet. Let me get a new one. Give me a second. I just washed one. I thought I just washed one. Give me another second. Now we have a rag. First room is a pile of coins and a jackal statue. I love the jackal statue. Go mess with that. I forgot my tea too. Guys, watch my pot to make sure it doesn't burn while I'm not interacting with it. While I'm not stirring. Make sure it doesn't burn for me. Can you kind of hear where I'm walking around in the room? That would be kind of fun. Kind of cool. If you could. It's not hot yet. Okay. Yeah. That's how it goes with this implement, with this kitchen utensil. That is just how we're not making cookies. How the turron gets eaten. I don't know. Turron. Let me drink some more tea. I strained my voice all morning, trying. I was like messing around, singing or whatever. Singing or whatever I was doing. Mongolian throat singing and all that. I spilled it all over myself. A little bit. Man, I'm so clumsy. I can't believe I do this as a job. Cooking is literally my job. Oh yeah, there we go. Now it's getting like hotter, right? So it's a little bit less sticky, a little bit more slidey. Check that out. Isn't that quite nice? I'll put my hand over your shoulder there real quick. I'm standing right over the camera, right like on top of it. It feels like I'm wrapping my arms around somebody. Except it doesn't, because there's nobody here. And there will never be anybody in my apartment with me. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Temperature. It needs to be 115 degrees Celsius. So we have another handy dandy mouse tool that tells us what the temperature is exactly. That's pretty neat, isn't it? Did it show up well on stream? Let me see. No, yeah, kind of. You can kind of see it. Go touch the jackal statue, Straight Jacket. That would be pretty fun if you did and it killed you on accident. Or like, you know, whatever. How do you know it's a jackal statue in NetHack? Because like, does it like tell you? Because it's made of letters. One letter. How can you make one letter a jackal statue? Is it like the letter K? I'm picturing Anubis, actually. Or like an ampersand. That doesn't look like a jackal. Isn't that satisfying, mixing it around like that? I finished my tea. No, I didn't. Now I finished my tea. Where's the thing? There it is. I also constantly forget where I put things. 53. We're 1/3 there. Of course, energy increases exponentially, I think. I don't know. I'm not an engineer. I could have been. Could have been. But I'm not. I won't be. But I think the energy required to reach a temperature increases exponentially, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Or is it linear? Might be linear, but it also radiates faster the more heat it has. I'm not sure. Making it kind of like sort of exponential. I don't know. I don't know what I'm on about. But yeah. Heck yeah. Observing the statue. Just a statue. Yeah, sure, pick the statue up. We can mess with it later. Oh man, there's stuff on the floor already. It's getting all over my socks. Oh yeah, we're supposed to froth an egg white up as well while we're doing this. So hold on, let me actually get a separate bowl, and this bowl will contain the egg yolk, and I'm going to cook that separately after the touron, just so that we don't waste food. I have one egg left in this random other carton. That isn't mine. But all of my roommates are out for like until next month after I'll be gone, so I don't care. And that's how you separate an egg white, folks, if you didn't know already. So you do it. Put that in there, and then throw that. How's that thing? Could use it for calcium if I had a garden, but I live in an apartment, so I don't have a garden. Which is sad. Well, actually, I do have a garden. We have a community garden, which is pretty cool, but I don't ever use it because why would I go downstairs? Why would I go downstairs? What temperature is this? It doesn't feel hot enough on my hands. Feels kind of warm on my hands. 70 out of 115. That's Celsius, right? That is Celsius. Okay, so now the really fun part. Statues picked up? I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Top left. Here's the fun part. Beating this until it's frothy. You could do this for pancakes too. Makes them real fluffy. I think that's frothy enough. How about you? Check that out. Whoa. Put that there. Stir this more. So that it doesn't burn. It won't burn, but at this stage, but you know. Can never be too careful. Look at that, it's becoming liquidy. Very liquidy. Liquidy split. Mm-hmm. Is the audio quality good when I'm this close? I know it's bad when I'm far away, but I'm not sure about when I'm close. Pretty sure the quality should be better because of the filters that I've set up. I hate Microsoft's automatic filters that they put on your microphone because like it only ever makes things worse. Ugh. Let me adjust you guys. There you go. It should be, hold on. I tighten up this camera a little bit. There we go. I hope you can't hear my computer whirring in the background. All right. Oh, shoot. You know what I forgot? I forgot the stream music. I forgot the music. Give me 1 second, guys. So sorry. Okay, let me see how. Okay, there we go. This is it was at this point I realized by Fear of Dark. Boy, do I love Fear of Dark, and boy, should you as well love Fear of Dark. Is the camera still working? Someone passes the dead end by the start. Large holds this south. Just goes down the friendly goblin. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if the stream is paused. Sometimes the camera pauses weirdly. Let me see if my hand goes in front of it. Talk to the friendly goblin, I guess. See what he has to say. Okay, that looks like about 115 since it's starting to boil, right? I think eggs probably boil at a slightly higher temperature than water. Isn't that right? Doesn't sea salt freeze at a lower temperature and boil at a higher temperature because of salt in the water? Almost. 15 degrees to go. And then we can incorporate that with the egg white. Egg right. Egg rights 2025. Eggs are cool as well. I don't know what I'm saying. I also have it in my notes app. I have it as beat the egg wife because I don't know. Just thought it was funny when I put it down. How hot is that? 108. That's pretty close to done. That's pretty close to done. Maybe we should start putting that in the thing. 110, 111. Yeah, we'll put it in the thing now. There we go. We have a good view. Good view of that. It's gonna make my bowl a little hot. I love cooking on stainless steel. It's like the best kind of cooking implement. And then mix that until it's fully incorporated, don't you? Right? Oh, hi. Don't do that. It's gonna make my stovetop a little messy, I think. And I'll just have to deal with that. Come on, get all out, get all out. Beat that. Beat it with this. Until it's fully incorporated and like nice and frothy and all. Is that right? Let me see. Add back saucepan, incorporating sugar mixture. Yeah, continue to beat while, yeah. And then continue stirring occasionally whenever, yeah. So that's that. Ooh, ow, that's hot. Look at that. Now, whoops. Now you got to see this. Now we're gonna do that. Right? Now we're gonna continue to stir. Oh, that's like so much of a better color than last time. Last time it was darker by now because I had burned it on accident. You can see that, right? Yeah. Check that out. Isn't that nice? Isn't that a nice color? Turron, 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 turron. Yep. Okay. Continue to stir that. I don't need to stir it constantly because I need to also. What am I? Oh yes, I need to weigh out almonds. Goblin. What did you? Gert discussed done exploration. The dog kills the goblin. That's so funny. TS is so Kevin. TS so Kevin. Okay, so I forgot to do this earlier. Stir a little bit more. I didn't see the next message. I forgot to read it. Hold on. I need to focus for a second. I need to lock in. So yeah. Tear that. And then we're going to measure out 300 grams of almonds, which is all of these. And then a significant amount of these. 177. 263. Gonna have all of these as a snack later. These almonds are so expensive, man. You don't even know how expensive all of these ingredients are, man. I spent so much time, so much money shopping for this stream. There we go. Let's throw in one more. Yeah. Okay. Back to this. So the next part is interesting. Let's take that bowl with the whisk in it. Right? Hold on. This bowl with the whisk in it, I'm going to put the whisk here. And then we're going to fill that with cold water. I guess continue to the south straight jacket. Or wherever you said. So we have this full of water now. And occasionally, hold on. We have all the almonds here. Occasionally, we're going to do, hold on. Oh my gosh. I'm putting these in the sink. We don't need them. So occasionally what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a drop. Come on, work with me. We're gonna take a drop of the stuff and put it in here like this. And then if that hardens really hard, then that means it's done and we can add the almonds. If it gets really hard. Because that means the sugar's like fully caramelized or something. And then it'll make a satisfying crunch when you eat the turron. Turron. Yeah, and I heard you can, I saw on the Google image search while I was searching for the Enna turron that you can make them with chocolate too. That's pretty cool. Look at that like creamy color. That off-white. It's yellowish, right? Hold on, let me take a left large box. Yeah, open that. Which may contain loot. If it may contain loot, open it. Even if it's a mimic. Free run maxing. I know it's not ready yet. Okay, so ow. So what was I saying? I don't remember. Do not remember. It's getting pretty close. Not pretty close. Not pretty close. It's getting there. No, not at all. Give me a second. Where's my towel? There it is. As I was saying, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, it's locked? Bash it in if you can. I don't remember. Forgot completely. Oh, Hey, don't fall down. Don't fall down there, buddy. Look at that. Well, I don't know why those lumps are there. But they're not my problem. Don't mind that. Ooh, drank lots of coffee before this stream. Death Wish. Very good, very good. But like half a cup of it, well, that equals about a full cup, doesn't it? So I had 2 cups today of coffee, haven't I? Have I not? Okay, take a gander. Not ready. But like it's ballooning up too. That's pretty cool because of all the air bubbles trapped within. All the air bubbles. It's hardening a little bit. It's getting there. Slowly. If you can't bash that in, find a key. You just stir a little bit more consistently, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna eat small bits of ingredients the whole time. I know I am. We all know. Oh yeah, I was gonna guess the hex code of this thing. It's not FFFFFF. That would be pure white. I don't think there's anything that's pure white like that. Pretty much. It's cream colored. A little bit of emphasis on red. So I think I'll put FF for sure. Or like, no, it's a little bit darker than that. The color is like F. EF. EF. It's not purple. It has less blue. No, red and green is yellow, isn't it? Is it, or is that brown? Red and green. No, definitely red and green is yellow in additive. EF. I'll say EF. EF. Right? No. What am I thinking about? Yeah. EF. Something something EF. No. EF. 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 B2. Let me go look up that hex code. EF. EF. B2. Box was empty. EF. EF. B2. Color. That's pretty close. I'm so good at this. Halcyon butterfly. That's a pretty close color. Another about, yeah, go to the left. EF, EF, B2, that's pretty close. It's a little bit darker than that. So probably like E6, E6. E6, E6. A2 or something. It's like a... That looks pretty promising. Floating too. Not quite. But it's getting there, it's getting there. Red, blue, and no, red, green, and blue is how the order goes in hex code. It's darker now too than it was earlier, so E6, E6, A2, E6, E6, A2 color, E6, E6, A2 color. Wow, that's pretty close. No, that's a little bit too green. Oh, because I put E0. It's still a little bit on the green side. E6, D, F, E6, D, F, A2. That's pretty close to the correct color. You can't even see the correct color because the filters are all wrong on the camera. That's okay. You can get a good estimate because I just gave you the hex codes. For the color of my Touron. It's getting a little darker. But still not as dark as last time I tried these. You can't see the pot right now. That's what it looks like. Getting real close. It's getting real close. It's chewy when you cool it down. And like if you, the really thin parts are solid. How many minutes of just stirring this pot are we gonna have? That's actually a good question. Because then I'll know roughly how many minutes you should stir it for. Instead of having that external test thing, or in conjunction with the external test thing, so that you don't waste too much of your batter, you know? So after we're done stirring this batter, we're gonna incorporate all of these 300 grams of almonds. And it's gonna taste really good. And we're gonna let it cool. We're gonna pour it into this thing that I mentioned earlier, because I don't have any better molds for it. It's not even on the stove, hold on. Look at how that moves. I should put a filter on the camera. I should put saturation to give you a more accurate view of the color. Unless you're saturation blind, which you aren't. That would be kind of funny if people could be saturation blind. Value blind, that would be such a disability. Imagine color blind, but if it was bad. That'll be about it for now. Cool. You have work. What song is playing? And why is it so loud? Here we go. Spring from the Stack Squatch soundtrack. Let me put a filter on the camera. Properties. No, filters. Saturation, please. Color correction? Yeah, maybe. No, that's terrible. What? Defaults. Yes, their defaults, please. Saturation. 1.5. That's pretty close to accurate. That's not pretty close to accurate. 1. And gamma minus 22. That looks so weird. No, actually, I think that that's too saturated. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll just turn off the filters and you can have just a bad quality camera. I don't know. Okay, let's see about that. That looks ready. It looks dark. I let some of it burn. Not quite. We're very close. What's good in active original? No. Straight jacket, can you twist that guy's balls real quick? I know you gotta work and all, but I cannot right now. I don't know how to do it on my phone. I'm focused. I'm locked in. Oh, Straight I might not actually be here. Mod Bro's probably not here. I'll have to take matters into my own hands. I'll have to take matters into my own hands. Kill this guy. Ban. Yeah. That's right. I did on my computer. Because I'm a hacker. Yeah. This will be valuable data for me. How long I've been stirring this for. Oh, that's pretty darn close. Sweet. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love this mixture. It's so flavorful and nice. It's a little bit on the dark side. I think that's probably because it's just like that. I am not at fault. I did nothing wrong ever in my life. That's what I'm talking about. What I'm referring to, in fact. It's stuck on my teeth. It is stuck on my teeth. That's a pretty dark color now. See if that's the color it should be. Getting a bit crunchier. It's getting crunchier. Just a little bit more to go. Don't let that burn. Just a little bit more to go. 500 cigarettes. Can I say that? I probably can. People say worse things. On live TV. Mom, I'm on TV. Let's see. It was a pretty small bit that I put in. Almost. We're almost there. My voice still kind of hurts a little bit. I might make some more tea, just because I can. I'm gonna have to do the dishes after the stream, or on the stream, I don't know. And it's gonna suck, because I don't like doing dishes, because, well, I don't mind doing the dishes, but like, never get around to it. Okay, let's see. That smells like it's starting to get on the burned side. Let's turn it down to low real quick. Probably should have done that earlier. Hold on. I'm seeing what happens when you cool it off. Oh. I think it's ready. That's definitely ready. Ready spaghetti. Ready Freddy. Or. So you spill the almonds in like that. They're stuck to the thing because I didn't bother cleaning it out first. I need all 300 grams of those. Yeah, there we go. Not a single almond left. Let me clean off my hands before it burns. Before it burns! I need to fold those almonds in. That's dark. That's a pretty dark color. It's the same color as the almonds. I feel like I could probably get it to be not that dark. But you do what you do. Whatever. Let everything be as it shall be, and all that. Ooh, yes. Turron. I bet you can also, like, there's also probably different ways you can do it, different recipes you can follow that makes, like, like you chop up the almonds or something. That would be pretty cool. Actually, that would probably be, I'm gonna have to try that sometime. Although 200 grams of honey is not inexpensive, so later, I will be doing that later. Okay, now here comes the hard and difficult and unfun part.
Whoa. Stop doing that. That's hot. That's so hot. I started touching it immediately again. I don't know why I did that.
I love that sharp.
Yep, that's correct. That is the correct hardness. I dare say. So here's the difficult part. You know, take this. Oh, I forgot to spray it. Hold on. You're gonna I'm not going to use all of these tins, so I'm wasting a little bit of oil. But on the other on the other side of things, don't really care. Okay, so you're it's hard with this pot for sure. I don't want to do this, this, and this. We're gonna just let that cool. Okay. And yeah, it's gonna be really hot, and we're gonna put that aside to cool for a while. Right. Put too much in some, not enough in others. That's okay. Because it's like I said, it's really hard to pour. You can put it in like a silicone mold as well. That's the ideal solution, but I don't have any of those, so I'm not going to be doing that. I want this in here, that there, that there, that there. You can see that, right? Yeah. There. Remember to put on your heat protective gloves, chat. Don't do as I do, do as I say. I'm gonna put that in there to cool off. As it does cool off, it'll get really hard and crunchy. Look at this almond. That's pretty good. It's like chewy. I think that's because it's still hot. Yeah, but it should get crunchy. Or it should be a little bit chewy, if you like that. If you like it that way. This thing is all dirty. Alright. That's completed. I'm gonna wash this off real quick. Excuse me. I need some water or something. Okay, I'm gonna make it dark real quick. Let me take that saturation filter off. It actually sucks. It actually sucks. Hold on. Camera filters. Turn that off. Oh, it looks like black and white now. Hold on. Let me just turn the saturation down. Okay, that's pretty good. Hold on. I have something that will absolutely... How's that? Turron. Dancing turron. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Hold on. Forgot something else. I forgot to pin the Discord link in the chats, in the various chats. So there's this one, and then pin this message until manually unpinned at the end of stream, right? Then go over here, post that, and then pin this one. Pin it, there we go. Message pinned. There we go. Heck yeah. Now you guys can join the Discord. What do I do? Oh yeah. Gonna black you out for a second. There we go. Move you over to my cutting board. Whoa. Come down from there. Okay. Push this here. Okay, now we're on to the main course. Chicken pot pie. Veggie pot pie. Because we are... Oh, I did that wrong. I didn't put it fully on. Okay, let's see. Let me see if it's in the right place now. We're on to the main course. Okay, it needs to look down a little bit more. I think. Get this out of here. Chicken pot pie. But we're using a mushroom as a substitute. And also having normal mushrooms. Can't see in my recipe book what I'm thinking about. Don't look at my recipe book. Chicken pot, it's literally like the second recipe in the thing. Peas, carrots, onions. We actually have mixed vegetables. That includes, hold on. We have, that. We got, deal with it. Mushrooms, butter, flour. I didn't buy any butter, but I think we have enough. Chicken broth. I have veggie broth, right here. Butter, flour, chicken broth, milk. I have milk. Unbaked pie crusts. Have that. Salt, pepper, and cumin for the seasoning. Whatever else you want. I might put a little garlic powder in if I'm feeling silly, but I will be. Oh yeah. We also gotta cook this. We gotta cook that egg yolk. Yeah. Or we boil cubes chicken. Then slice all the things for 15 minutes. Okay. Until translucent. Okay. This is a little bit more of a complicated recipe, in case you aren't aware. But first, before we get into that recipe, look up, look at me. Look at me, Hector. Last chance to look at my apartment, Hector. We're going to be microwaving an egg yolk. This thing. We're going to be microwaving it. Let me see if that came across good on camera. Give me a second. Yeah, you shouldn't microwave an egg yolk. But I'm going to do it because I did it last time. I actually did it last time inside the eggshell, which wasn't a good idea, and it didn't work really well. But we're going to be microwaving this egg yolk. Missed. It's a fly. I hate flies. This isn't a good idea. But it's not gonna, like, seriously explode. It's only gonna minorly explode, right? So, let me watch that carefully. Finger over the stop button. The whole thing blew up. How hot is that? 32. 32. Well, it's not hot enough for FDA regulations. It's all over my ceiling. Yep, the whole thing blew up. That didn't happen last time. I should have poked a hole in it. Yep. 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 The whole thing blew up. Yeah. That's why you shouldn't do that, chat. That's why you shouldn't boil. I saw it coming like a second before too. Hey, don't look in there. It's all messy because I didn't clean it. I saw it coming like a couple seconds before as well. Like it started getting a little bit like, you know, cooked color, and then I was like, wait a second.
it's staying in a perfect orbicular shape. Orbular. How do you say that? It's staying in a perfect orb shape. You know what that means? That means that it's gonna blow up because the pressure is building inside of it. And guess what? It blew up. Hold on, the front of my sink is sticky from the honey. So yeah, chat, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm sure we all learned a valuable lesson here that we're not going to follow ever again. And we're going to keep microwaving egg yolks in the microwave. Don't do that. Let me move your wire out of the way. Okay, is that good? Is that good? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, okay. How do I get this stupid wire out of the way? Give me a second. That'll do. We're going to... Okay, so hold on. Hold on. Got the mushrooms. Mushrooms. This is not the chicken substitute. These are just mushrooms. Baby Bella. And we got these things. Oyster mushrooms. This will be our chicken substitute. Okay. Always cut away from you, chat. Tear. Tear that. We've got these. Oyster mushrooms. Let me wash my hands again. Can never be too food safe, chat. There's a stupid fly. Give me a second. Food safety, chat. Food safety. Wash your hands. All the way up to those elbows. Wear your hair back, put on a hat. Do all that stuff. That's right. Okay, so these mushrooms are what we're going to cube and pretend it's chicken. Ooh. Look at these. Isn't that nice? Now, are we gonna boil it like we would chicken? Like, are we gonna prepare it the same way? No, you know what I think we'll do? I think we'll probably put it with the other vegetables. I think we'll probably put it like with the other vegetables. Chop them up. And then get some water boiling for sure. Remember to wash all your... I'm not going to wash those ones. But remember to wash all these. How many mushrooms did I want? A third cup of mushrooms. And a third cup of chopped onion. I got a third cup. 1/4. 1/3 cup. That's a small amount. We will want the entire... Oh, and we want 2 cups of the mixed vegetables. We want 2 full cups of the mixed vegetables. I have to. It's a matter of principle now. Almost. Okay, close enough. You get what I'm saying. Yeah, we're gonna chop all of these up and then put them. We need to put the thing to boil first and foremost. First. These children will be doing. Pot. How much water? Does it say? It doesn't say because we're going to drain it all later. So enough to boil vegetables in. Okay. Put that to boil over here. Over here. And now we're gonna go back to cutting these. We're gonna like cube them or something. Or like fake cube them. Right? Boiled cube chicken. Oh. Cubed chicken, sliced carrots, and peas and mushrooms. Okay. So we're actually gonna, while this is heating up, we're gonna cut these. I misread my own instructions. We're going to cut these, and oh, it smells like rotten potato in there. And I'll clean that out later. And we're gonna measure out 2 cups of this. So, okay, well I'm gonna need this bowl. I'm gonna need this bowl to be washed right here. The bowl, so that we can put all the to boil ingredients in there. Ingredients that we're going to be boiling. Alright. Give me a second. And that's right. We got this thing now that I'm washing, we're drying. And we're going to put 2 cups of the mixed vegetables in there, right? 1 cup of peas, 1 cup of carrots. Yeah, so we're gonna put, in order to get 1 cup of peas and carrots each, we're gonna have, statistically, it should produce, they're evenly mixed, right? So, oops. Assuming, that's 1 frozen pea. Assuming that they're about evenly mixed, seems like there might be a little bit more carrots than, who cares? Put those in. I didn't defrost them because I bought them today. This all stuff, I hope you're happy, chat. Because this stuff is all expensive. Maybe we'll put like an extra 3rd cup in there just to balance out from the peas, the green beans, I mean. Nah. Oh, there's corn here too. Corn, carrots, peas, and green beans. That's actually, well, you know what? I bought this from the dollar store for like $1. It doesn't matter. And the vegetables are not CI. They are not critical. Excuse me. I don't know where that. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me sit down. I don't know where that fluttery feeling came from. But back to it. That was a frozen piece of corn. That's okay. We have these. Gonna slice these up real good. Should we cover the thing while boiling? Probably. Right? I have the lid somewhere. Oh, look at this. Doesn't that look like a pretty mushroom? It feels like holding somebody's hand. It actually feels like holding the hand of a small child. I'm not joking to you. This feels like holding the hand of a small child. Or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna chop these up into cubes. Move over. This is cool. Cool. And we're gonna put that in this bowl. By cubes, I mean square-ish shapes, roughly. Like that. Let's get these cup measures out of the way because you don't need to see that. You do need to see this. That's the important bit. Get the veggies out of the way so they don't block my knife. This is way overkill. This knife wants to cut meat, and it is cutting mushrooms, and it's way overkill for those mushrooms. It's cutting through them like butter. Okay. I don't even need to mix that all up. What am I doing? Hold on, I want that piece of mushroom right there. That's mine. Check that out. Not good. Let's take some of the cap.
Bitter. Hold on, let me. It's bitter and like airy. Let me finish what I'm eating before I start another one so I can get the full experience. It has a better texture than the stem. It's kind of bitter. Yeah, bitter is pretty much the only flavor. I kind of enjoy that. I kind of like that flavor. That's one mushroom. That's 2 mushrooms. And this is probably gonna be 2 mini mushrooms. Because that's almost a 1/3 cup right there. That's what we need. And this is like, it doesn't even fit in there. But it's probably gonna like slice into like smaller, right? Here we go. You can cut this 3 ways, like that. There we go. In case you're wondering where I got these skills with a knife, it is literally my occupation. Oh, I didn't, man. But even, do I want to do that? Do I, well, I definitely want to eat this one. I want to eat a small one. I'm eating this one now because it fell in the sink. Do we want more? No, we don't want more. We don't want more in there. I'm eating this one, hold on. Sugary from the thing it fell into. It's like, it's got more flavor than that one. Definitely got more flavor. Once you get around the sweet taste, it's something else. It's like the, the classic mushroom taste. Let's see the stem. I love the texture of the stem. It's like crunchy almost. Almost. It's a soft, wet crunch. And the flavor is almost the same, but like a little bit richer. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty cool. We got all of our ingredients here. Every time the stove is just starting to get angry. Yeah, come here. Come here, you. You can see that. Let's see. Definitely want the look. Slotted spoon. Definitely want that. The floor is clean. Yeah! 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 That's what I'm talking about. That's angry. Put this stuff in. For 15 minutes. Let's go boil in there. I hope that cooks like chicken. Stop. Get it out of here. 15 minutes. And we gotta start, let me put this aside. Over there. We gotta also, they got this, oh. Maybe not. Who doesn't mind a little bit of rust in their food? You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that with that one. Maybe not the best idea to use this because it's all rusty in there. I don't know how to take care of cast iron. Maybe it's fine. Can you, let's stretch it out. Let me stretch it out. Google will tell me. Google is the ultimate authority for if you can use a rusty pot.
Can you cook in a rusty pan? Generally not recommended. Can really alter the taste of the food. Alter taste, uneven cooking. Rust itself is can. Why clean the rust? Steel wool. Steel wool. We have copper wool. We have something similar. Something similar to what it is looking for right now. We gotta caramelize onions. So we got this thing that I actually just bought today. Perfect timing. Oh, let me see. Let you see. My dirty sink that I just put a bunch of dishes in. Oh, hold on, it's getting shiny. It shouldn't be doing that. Oh, look at all those particles. Ooh. That's not how cast iron should look. It's okay, it's fine. I'm not a chef, I don't need all that fancy McPancy. Smells kind of weird. It's probably the iron smell. You know what? That's not rusty. I'm not seeing any rust on that. I think that's good. I think that's pretty good. Come look at this. I can't bring you over here. But you can see that, right? I'll move out of the way for you to see it better. We've got a caramelized onions in that pan. The cup of onions that the third cup of onions that I completely forgot to chop, actually. Don't know how to chop an onion very well. Like my least good skill. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Can you see my cutting board? Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And you're gonna want to get the skin off there. Oh no, I'm gonna cry. Hold on. Oops. See about getting all that skin off. I don't have any like waste disposal area. I'm gonna eat that later. It's not waste. I'll put it over. Oops, sorry. Put that over here on the counter for now. Let's do that. I need this much. Oh, that hurts. Okay, hold on. Turn that down just a little bit. Stir that. Where's my thing? Who cares? I forgot how to. Okay, hold on. I do know how to chop an onion. Yeah, okay. Well, no, we need to. I do kind of know how to chop an onion. And then I'll probably even only use this bit. So we can do that, do that, do that, do that, do that. That's close enough. And then this. This is not restaurant quality. All of my cooking is not. It even gets bigger at the. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Just do this, and then all of that will go away. I'm gonna cut myself on accident. I'm gonna accidentally injure my hand with a knife. I can't say that on Twitch, can I? Who cares? I'm not big enough to be banned. My eyes hurt. Excuse me. Okay. Take all this. Gotta oil up that pan. My little brother is texting me. Who cares? He can go do his own thing. Oh. Sorry if this gets noisy, but I'm going to set off the fire alarm at this speed. It'll happen. I'll just talk louder. Do I have oil? I do. Oil that. Oil. This is still a significantly kind of rusty pan. Oil. A good old trusty. Ooh. All the churron came off by itself. Isn't that kind of nice? Okay, so we're gonna caramelize the onions and then what? Add flour, salt, pepper, and cumin. In butter, not oil. Whoops. Okay, hold on. That's a waste of like 50 cents of oil. Or like not 50, but like that's a waste of some amount of oil. I shouldn't have done that with that. Okay, well, that's okay, that's okay. I'll worry about all the cleanup later.
In butter. I need to pay attention.
What did it say I need? A third cup? It's probably about enough butter. If it doesn't, who cares? Not me. Let that melt. Let that sink in. Yeah. Look up. Chin up, little guy. Chin up, little guy. Chin up. Give me a second. Okay. Gonna melt all this butter in here. That's right. Butter melting montage. I'll make a video. Oh, I won't be able to fully make a video out of this because that's okay. I'm not recording it. Okay, this seems like it's cooking kind of like chicken. 6 minutes left. Yeah. And then we need flour and all of our seasonings. Tablespoons. Got it. Flour 1/3 cup. I'll use this measurement. Hold on.
Only 1/3 cup.
That's for thickening the broth. My flour. There's all my roommate's dishes I don't know what to do with. Did clean them though because I'm nice. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna eyeball the seasonings. We got salt. We got cumin. We got garlic powder. Yeah, I'll do that. And what was it that we needed? Pepper? Maybe not. Sesame seeds, no. Minced onion, no.
I don't know if I have any pepper.
That's okay. I like raw peppercorns, but I can't grind those. Ground ginger? Maybe. Let me see what that smells like. Maybe a little bit of ground ginger. That sounds like it would go good. That smells like it would go well. Okay, hold on. All the butter is now, I gave a nucleation to boil. Onions in. stir those until they're caramelized. And once that's done, I should remove the ingredients from the pot, right? I should remove the ingredients from the pot, right? Remove boiled ingredients from heat and drain. Simmer onion / broth mixture. For 5 to 10 minutes. Good. I'm gonna get a pretty well, honestly. So I can talk better. Okay. So we're gonna need this to be flour. Oh! Oh, broth. I'm supposed to add the broth as well. There's flour. How much broth do I need? Slowly stir in broth and milk, okay. Milk, I need 2/3 cup. And broth, where's that? Chicken breast, flour, chicken broth, 1 3/4 cup. Okay, I'm gonna need to put that in the little bowl. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, guys, read the recipe fully before you start. Always better. Let me clean out this little bowl. Oh, will the little bowl fit it? I don't know. Okay, hold on. Let me stop cleaning out the little bowl then. And what I'll do is don't look at this bit. Don't look inside my cupboard. Close your eyes. There's a fly. Got it. This bowl. Why is there a fly inside my cupboard? Probably because I have. Ooh, I should show you the collection. I should show you the collection. Heck yeah. Stir these onions a little bit. And while I do that, I should have done this before. 1 and how much? The broth. 1 3/4. 1/4. And what's that? 2/3 that it wants? There's 2/3 for the milk. Milk, 2/3 cup, yes. Don't look at it, that's buttermilk. Do not make your chicken pot pie with buttermilk. That would suck. Milk. I just bought something because it was all the same price. Reduced fat, whole milk, whatever. It's all the same price for some reason. That goes in there. Oh, that's not going to fit, is it? That's not going to fit with the broth. Hold on. And then 1 cup veggie broth. Should be chicken broth, but you know, it isn't because I'm feeding my family and they're vegetarian. I have made it with chicken before, but oh, never for them. 1 cup? Okay, that's gonna fit. 1. Don't use it like that. 2. And 3. That's gonna barely fit. I'm being all messy over here. A messy little boy. Don't say that to me. I can only say that to myself. I'm fine with it. Say whatever you want. Mushroom. The onions are not fully caramelized yet. I wonder if the mixture is going to fit in the pan. Probably. Shut up. Okay, actually, don't shut up. You're wonderful. You're a wonderful friend and person. All that. Oh yeah, don't look at me. Sorry. I got this thing. Pour boiling water down the sink to get rid of drain flies. Hold on. Kill their larvae. Here it is. Isn't that nice? Look at that boil. Okay, now the onions. Continue with the onions.
Look, it's not even rusty if you squint. Not even rusty. I am being so food safe, guys.
You know, bacteria can't live on it because it's all hot and all, you know.
That's why I have these things. Look at all that. Look at all that. Isn't that nice? Buttery onions. Almost there. There, almost there.
Okay, now hold on. What's the next step? What's the next step after all this? Simmer broth mixture for 5 to 10 minutes. Place chicken mixture inside pie crust. Pour broth on top. Seal the pie and cut slits for moisture to escape. 425 for 30 to 35 minutes. Okay, and while that's going, we can then do the Sima. Finish Sima, traditional spring mead. I'm not going to use honey for it. Maybe I'll use honey for it. Maybe I will use honey because it's expensive, but you know. Hi, Nemesis. How are you doing? Have you ever seen my face before? I don't know that you have. We're making chicken pot pie, but vegetarian because my family needs to eat it. And I'm eating all the ingredients. How are you doing, Nemesis? We got onions going right now. These are pretty much ready. Now you turn the heat down. Let me get this thing. Oh yeah, these are ready. They're actually cooked, very cooked, like the two cooked. Flour in. Okay, this isn't working very well. Flour in. But not just the flour. Oh, no. We've also got this chicken broth and, veggie broth and milk mixture. Hold on. I saw you chat, but I can't read it right now. So I'm focused. I'm locked in. There we go. Stir that. Put that on low so it can simmer for 5 to 10 minutes. It's hard to mix without it spilling over the edge. Whoa! Oh wait, you were on the Discord, right? So you saw the picture I posted with my guitar? So you should actually know what I look like, don't you? You probably said something about that, right, aren't you? Your next line is Jojo all moment. Good, never seen my face? I look exactly how you thought I looked. That's so good, actually. That's so amazing. That's so cool. I enjoy. What was I doing? Seasonings. We got garlic powder. An arbitrary amount of that. Come on. Oh, that's a lot. That's okay. We got ground cumin. My favorite. I love this stuff. So good. We got salt. The classic. We should have pepper, but I don't have any and I'm too lazy. One more. And we got my secret ingredient, my staple ingredient, ground ginger. I love ginger. My recipe calls for cumin, specifically because I love cumin. But I don't think the original recipe that I copied from, you did that? I'm not sure. Oh no, I spilled some. That's okay. I hope the flour is incorporating more, but I can't actually feel it because if I try to stir too harshly, it'll fall out of the pot like that. I have to go. Oh. I'll see you later, Nemesis. Have a nice work. Good luck with all that. We've also got this non-chicken because my family does not eat chicken. Look at that. Not bad. Not bad. That is not bad at all. Okay. This thing. My little kitchen spin that I do all the time because I'm forgetting something. The classic Liam Jones spin around in the kitchen, remembering what you're trying to do. Happens all the time. I don't know. Oh yeah. Let's go like 7 minutes 30. Yeah. Pull up a chair. My legs hurt. Whoa. Can you guys believe I do this 8 hours every day? Typically, it doesn't require half as much thought because I memorized all the recipes that I need to cook. But, yeah. How's your day been, everybody? Join that Discord. Speaking of Discord, I think I gotta check it. What accent was that? I slipped into. Somebody is pinging me. Oh yeah, I remember. Give me a second. Give me on a little bit. Okay, give me a second. Okay, give me a second. Okay, hold on, I'm back. How are you all doing, chat? We're letting that thing simmer for 5 minutes, in case you're new, which you want. But, hold on. I want to try it, one of the caps. The cat bits. Oh, there's one. Get out of here, corn. I don't like corn. If I could have, I would have picked different frozen veggies, but that was the only option. This mushroom has merely adopted the flavor of all of the other vegetables in the pot. This will not taste like a chicken pot pie, but that's okay. It does that sometimes. Okay. There you go. Now we gotta wait for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 5 minutes. I'm tired. It's 4 o'clock. How long have I been streaming? It's gonna be like an hour after this, I'm sure. Oh, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours. Good time, good time. Oh, let me put this milk away. My legs kind of hurt. I'm gonna look forward so much to just sitting after this stream, to just laying down, doing a little bit of maybe programming or something. I don't know. Probably not. Probably what I'm gonna end up doing is just sitting around doing nothing. Probably watching some TV or something. I don't know. Who knows what I'm going to be doing today? Oh, hang out with my friends. Heck yeah. Don't forget about that. Duna just finished her stream. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Mushroom. By the time this comes out of the oven, I'm not going to be hungry anymore. Quick recap of what we've been doing. We made touron from Enna. Touron. Almond, sugar, egg, honey. Very nice. Then we sliced up all of these ingredients, put them in the pot to boil for 15 minutes. Yummers. Now we caramelized these onions and made a broth mixture for it. And that's what we've done so far. The pot isn't rusty. Don't ask about it. Oh, and we blew up an egg. On accident. All in my microwave. I'm gonna have to go clean that up later. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Later, we're gonna make sima. It should take just about as much time as the pot will take to. The pie will take to cook. Speaking of, I gotta set the oven. Gotta start preheating the oven now. 425 Fahrenheit. I forgot how to do this. Wait. 425 or 475? 425. That's the one. And when your oven is hot, always turn the oven light on so you don't forget. When it's not hot anymore, turn the oven light off. IRL stream? Yep. What's up, Jonax? Base Rebel. You must be somebody I know, given your attitude towards me. That is what I'm gathering. Maybe. Mm-hmm. I know who you are. Zodiac. Ha ha ha. Take a gander at something real quick. Yep. Dank Drops by Fear Dark. I forgot that the stream playlist was on because, oh my gosh, has the Family Tracker music been going on the whole time? No, it hasn't. Okay, well, it's been going on my computer, but you haven't been able to hear it, which is great. Nice. Okay. So you've just been spammed with Bach while also listening to everything else that is on my stream. Gonna put these away. Knowing me, I'm gonna probably cook them in rice and then snack on them later. Ooh. Thickening. Mm-hmm. That's cool. I'm definitely gonna have to change the recipe a little bit, slim down the amount of, Shut up. Shh, you're an amazing friend, and I love you. I'm gonna have to slim down the amount of broth mixture you put in there, because it will make the pie wet. I don't like that. So I think I'm gonna pour a little bit out. I'm gonna pour just a little bit out and leave the thick part. What's next? Oven. Why is it called oven if hot food something I forgot the line? Pie crust. That's right, pie crust. Hold on. There we go. And we're going to. I could have made the pie crust myself probably, but that would have just added some to the cook time and all that, and it would have been less expensive. I should have done it, but you know. I'm not going in my trash can. Everything will just go in a pile. Oh, I didn't take out the trash either. Yeah, so basically what's gonna happen. Okay, we have two 10s. Because this part's gonna go on top, like that. Right? Oh, excuse me. So, take our stuff that we did earlier. Whoa, pour that in. Where's my spatula? Pour that stuff in. Why is it called an of in if cold food in of hot out? Atheists. There we go. And then I think I'm going to, as I said, pour some out. Turn this off, actually. Take this. It's not actually that hot. So hold on. I also need to adjust the camera. But give me a second. See, it's also gonna overflow if I were to pour all of it in. So I poured out like a third of the mixture, I think, just then. Let me adjust the camera so you can see what we're doing. Can you see that? Let me see. Let me see. When it. Yeah, that's a pretty good camera angle. So now we're gonna take some of our this and put it on some of our that. That's right. Oh, no, 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 no. Why is my countertop uneven? Why is my countertop uneven? Okay, I think that's enough mixture. Check that out. Mmm, creamy. Rich and creamy. That's right. And then we're going to pour the rest of the mixture down the sink. See, that's why I poured some of it out. That's why I poured some of it out, because it wasn't gonna fit. I wasn't crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Pull that off. Pull that spatula off. Probably need the spatula still. Why did I put it in the sink? Who can say? Space Rebel. Oh wait, I found your channel. That's cool. You were prompting me to find your channel earlier and I could not. Okay. So we're gonna put this pie on top of this pie like this, and we're going to crimp it. Like this, like, yeah, you know what? Good enough. We're gonna crimp it, crump it. And, it's terrible, but, you know, that's what I get for not making my own. And there's already slits in the top. How handy. How handy dandy, McSplandy fandy. Okay, so since it's not even close to the correct temperature yet, I'm just gonna put it in now and put it in for 40 minutes, I think. That should do. Hold on. Thinking. Yeah. 40 minutes and then we'll see where we'll see where it goes from there. Right. Into the oven. It's not even that hot in there. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Hold on. I gotta do that again because you weren't looking. Come on, pay attention, chat. Ah! Into the oven! Can you see? Yeah. Into the oven! Okay. Hold on. Okay. Oh, you know why I'm so tired? You know what I really need, chat? A big mug of water. That's what I need. That is what I need. Yummers. Tap water, fluoride. Don't you love government brain-eating chemicals? I'm kidding. Fluoride does not do that, and if you believe that, you're stupid. I'm kidding. You're not stupid. You're cute and clever and funny. But the government doesn't put any chemicals to kill you. It puts chemicals to help your teeth be strong, because otherwise you will get cavities and die. Remember, do as I say, not as I do. I am terrible with dental hygiene. You don't need to know that. It's a skill. It's a skill. I can put away any drink that fast. Yep. Heck yeah. Pie crust, 10, pie 10, bye. More like buy 10. More like buy 11. That's pretty cool. Okay. Now what? Probably start making the SEMA, shouldn't we? SEMA balls. There we go. We got this dirty pot. You can watch me wash the dishes. Watch me wash the dishes. What a heroic action that this individual is now currently partaking in. I need to wash the outside. I also can't grip really hard with my right hand. There's certain ways I can't grip because, hold on. I pulled a muscle that's like right here or here. One of these tendons or muscles that helps this hand move. So if I grip too hard, it hurts really bad. This is dirty. Not dirty. Very wet. It's not going to absorb anything. This one's good. And yeah, so that hurts if I do that. So I shouldn't do that. I'm not going to flip the pot because that would clang everywhere and be terrible for everyone. Okay, so I'm going to put you back looking at the cutting board. Because, and I'll get out my recipe book for this because I forgot. Yep, I'm not flipping the pot. I almost did it again. Whoa. Okay, here's all the stuff that I didn't use. Put all that in a Ziploc bag. Hey, don't look at that. Be nice. All right. I can put the diced onion in here too. Yeah, that's white. That's what. That's right. I said that's what and that's right at the same time. That's white. Sure is. Look at that. I said, look at that. Heck yeah. That is white. But anyway, very good observation, little child. But anyway, what do I do with the mushrooms? I don't have mushroom for them in my fridge. Okay. You know what I'll do? I'll take this tin of mushrooms and I'll put it all in there. Those will go bad first. That'll suck. But they won't go bad actually. You'll put them in rice and cook them. Put them in my huge tub. You want to see my huge tub of rice? Oh, before we start the SEMA. This is my huge tub of rice. Look at all that. Some rice is falling out. That's just like cilantro lime rice from Chipotle. Uh-huh. That would have been like $30 in a catering order, I think. Probably not. Whoa, I want these mushrooms. Yummers. Okay, let me wash this off real quick. Sorry, you can't watch me wash this dish because I don't want to move the camera again. Okay. So we are going to need 1 lemon. I should have bought raisins, but like, no, that's expensive. Let us proceed. Let me take a gander at my recipe book. It's the one written in pen, yeah. So we need 4 quarts water, 2 large lemons, or I'm halving the recipe because my pot can only hold half of it. So, yeah. let's see. Okay, so we're going to need 1 large lemon. Bam! Lemon. On the chain with the B cut. Yeah. Pack of brown sugar, white sugar. Do I have brown sugar? I have brown sugar. Bam! Brown sugar. White sugar. More white sugar, because this won't be enough. Yummers. I put too much lemon on that rice, didn't I? Oh, was I on grill that day? I don't know. Too much citrus juice in that rice. Anyway. Peel the yellow rind off the lemons. Yeah, I know how to prepare the lemons. Shut up. I'm looking at the ingredients. 4 quarts water, 2 large lemons, half cup, half cup. Okay, so it's a quarter cup, plus 1 tablespoon per bottle. You won't need to see that part though, because it's going to take like a day to get there. A 1/4 tablespoon of yeast, and 5 to 6 raisins. I don't have raisins. Question mark? Yeah. Oh, it smells like rotten potato in there. There's rotten potato in there, probably. Yeah. Clean off this knife. Didn't cut any meat today. Gonna really wants to. Cut you. That's who it will cut. That's the meat it will cut. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna chop the lemon like that. Oh, seeds. That wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, take the seeds out. Chopped right through those seeds. Nice. TS. So chopped. Yeah. Take the lemons. You're gonna wanna take it apart. Whoa! Floor's clean. 5-second rule. Yeah, take that off. They should come apart in it. This lemon isn't ripe enough, I think. I don't think it's lemon season, is it? No, it sure should be, right? I don't know when lemons grow. Whoa. Whoa. Ow. Ow. Cuts all over my hand. That it is revealing to me now. Ow. It's itchy. Ew. I don't like that. Okay. Scratching it only makes it worse. Then you're gonna wanna right? Don't throw away the peels. You need those. Oh, whoops. I did that. I cut it too much. Okay. That works. Get that off that. Don't throw the peels, like I said just 2 seconds ago. I'm not paying attention to myself. And ooh. Stop coming apart. It's not ripe, I don't think. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so you're gonna need these two. Ow. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. No, I can't click off. Yeah, I know. I know. Stop yelling at me. Shh. Shh. I'm trying to run a performance here. Jeez. Fly. Where is it? Where's the fly? Come out, come out, come out. You know, hold on. Oh. Look at this Turan material. Nice and crunchy, but also slightly chewy. I like that. Hold on. I don't know why I'm going over there. Back to the lemon. Look down. Look at my actual cutting board, please. See all the white stuff on this lemon? Nuh-uh. You don't want that. So be careful, because you're gonna cut yourself. But, yeah. Slice that white bit right off. Leave it yellow, like that. A little bit of white stuff is okay. This stuff is the stuff you're gonna want to throw. Well, that was a terrible job with that. I'm throwing that. Okay, hold on. Let me get a better one. That's pretty good. Let's see how there's like no yellow stuff on that one. That's pretty good. Yeah. So you're gonna wanna, get pure yellow stuff if you can. Let me make that better. Make that cut from earlier better. Yeah. So you're gonna want, it shouldn't be that much white. It's all yellow on the outside. Trash, prepared, unprepared. Right? Oh, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna want to be bringing water to a boil. Should I? No, I don't. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, I want to be bringing water to a boil. Or not quite a boil. Because it's gonna take so long before it doesn't kill the yeast. So I might have to in-stream before we see that. I'll heat up water to a comfortable temperature for the yeast, I think. Or I just won't. No, I'll do my own recipe. It works. It works either way. It works either way. Shut up. Yeah, cut off all this bitter white stuff. You don't want this. Take a chew of it if you like. If you're that insane. I don't know where that went. Yes, I do. Here it is. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Yeah, it's very chewy. The bitter stuff that we're cutting off right now. Ask me how I know. All right, hold on. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I can see the short title now from earlier, by the way. Idiot streamer boils egg yolk in the microwave. That's what I'm gonna title a short, and it's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna send it to all my friends. And there we go. Oh, second to last one. Belay that. Oh. And there we go. Complete. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do with these, trash this when you get to it. What you're gonna want to do with these is slice them up arbitrarily. Dice them, I guess. My cutting board is moving. It's not juicy. This should be juicier than that. It's gonna get all over my cuts again, isn't it? They're all over the back of my hand. What did I do? I'm checking it out right now. You don't see anything, do you? There's nothing there. There's no cuts. It's all good. So why does it feel so bad? That's okay. Whoa, let me sit down. What's this? Oh, an onion. Give me a second. Okay, what was the rest of it? I need what? How much? A 4th cup of brown and white sugar each. I have a 4th cup. I do have a 4th cup out. It's this one. Yeah. Yep. Wow, my legs kind of hurt. Put that over there. I want this bowl. I want to use this bowl.
Brown sugar. Sugar with added molasses. I have light brown sugar. I think you can use dark brown sugar too. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. You won't even taste it anyway. Could use just half cup of white sugar and it would be fine. Put that in there. Nice sound. Close that back up. And I probably have enough in here. Probably just enough in here, honestly. Yeah, there we go. Could use honey for it if you like. Could make it more sugary if you like. Don't make it less sugary. I don't think that'll go well. And yeah. What was I doing? Okay, yeah. Now that you have all of this stuff, shell some water. Pot full of water. I'm gonna fill it. Hold on. I don't want to move the camera, so y'all just have to pretend you see me filling the water. I'm gonna put it like less than 2 liters. I have 8 cups capacity in this pot. I'm gonna put it slightly less than that because I have a couple ingredients to put in as well. So yeah. Can you see that? I think you can see that. Might be able to put it on my thing. Yeah, no, actually you can just see that. Okay, so take the sugar. Dump that in. So usually, if you had more time, what you would do is you would bring this water to a boil. And then you would bring the water to a boil, and then you would incorporate the sugar, and then let it. You would boil all of these, and then let that cool down from boiling as you after you put the ingredients in, and then once it's about 30-40 Celsius, which right now it's about 40 from the hot water that I just got. I poured in it, so that's pretty good. Once it's about yeah, then you'll put the yeast in. So right now I'm basically just making sugar water. Stir that in. Let that dissolve completely. Oh, hello Nemesis, welcome back. Oh, I'm making sema now. I'm making some sema. I'm making sugar water right now. I put basically 1/2 cup total of sugar into this 8 cups of water. I'm using American units because I do not know imperial units for this. I mean, I do not know metric units for this. I only know imperial. Almost 8 cups of water, I mean. It's just about 8 now that I put the sugar in. But now that I cut up this lemon, I cut off the peels, I cut off the white bitter part of the lemon. It's like chewy or whatever. Pretty cool. There are cuts all over my hand that I didn't know I had until now. This water is about 40 degrees Celsius. Put all of these lemon peels, prepared lemon peels in there. And all of these lemon, yeah, these. And the rest of the lemon, you know? Now here's something I learned the hard way. Do not let this ferment for more than like a day, or for more than it's like 1% alcohol, because these babies are dangerous. They contain about 30% pectin by weight. Pectin is cool for making jellies and jams. However, if you let pectin ferment, it turns into methanol directly. I had a stomach ache for 2 days after a night of binge drinking this stuff. No bueno. I should have binge drinked it, of course, but also it could have killed me. I could be dead right now. So yeah, do not let this ferment for a week or anything like that. Let it ferment for a very small amount of time.
Yes, do not let that make pure methanol. Okay, so we're gonna want to prepare the yeast now.
Hold on, where's my yeast? I did a whole... I reorganized the fridge. I think my yeast is in the back.
Or is it up here? No? Okay.
Where did I put the yeast?
Oh, here it is. I put it in a weird spot. Okay. So, oh, hold on. Okay, so get this to prepare some yeast. Get this. I missed. Put a little bit of sugar in it. Just a little bit. That's too much. Just like a little bit of sugar in it at the bottom. 40-degree water. 40-degree water. And then put just a little, put the, I'm putting in a little bit of an arbitrary amount of yeast in there. It's supposed to be like an eighth teaspoon or something. And my fingers are clean, so I'm just gonna, until the sugar fully dissolves and the yeast is fully incorporated. Hold on, I can't see your message right now. Did I miss this? Sorry about that. Just with my pinky finger, mix that all up in there. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's got a couple little chunks in it. It smells like bread. That means the yeast is activating. Oh, that smells pretty good. Okay, let me see. I organize that. Yeah, I should. Will the final results enter the Discord? Of course they will. I should know where things are, but like, I put things, even this stream, I've been putting things down and like forgetting where they are a second after. So, you know, here's the activated yeast. Let me smell it. That smells activated. So you're gonna put this, gonna pour that in. Let me grab, cover that, and just leave that for a day. Room temperature, 40 degrees, you know. Just leave it, the important part is leave it for a day and don't let it go to like 50 degrees Celsius, because otherwise the yeast will all die. And I had that problem with my watermelon mead. The water was too hot and the yeast died. Speaking of watermelon mead, I gotta show you the collection. Now that we're just waiting on everything. 15 minutes left on the pie. And, oh, hold on. Let me clean up after myself a second. We got, oh yeah, Nemesis, you weren't here for this. These look kind of bad, but Turon. Heck yeah. They look kind of bad, but that's just because I don't have the proper molds for them. See, I don't even have to start drinking before I start slurring my speech. Okay, hold on. That area still looks awful. Cleaning solution. And this. Alcoholic. Are those beans? What beans? Where? You mean the onion skins? Or what? Can pretty confidently say no, those are not beans. I don't know that I have any beans. Do I? If they are, they're dry and uncooked. Ugh, smells like a rotten potato in there. Yeah, I don't have any beans. Oh, the turron, almonds. Somebody else asked the exact same thing, if those are beans. Yeah, it's almonds, 300 grams almonds, 200 grams sugar, 200 grams honey, and 1 egg white. That's what made all this. Pretty good stuff. It's gonna taste so amazing. It's already like hard. Yeah. Yummers. That tastes so good. Seems good. Let me, oh yeah. The collection. Alcoholic time. Watermelon mead. Apple cider. Putting it in condensed milk. That sounds pretty good. I was just talking about condensed milk earlier because there's this egg tart recipe that I want to try and perfect. But yeah, check this out. It's yellowish kind of. This watermelon mead. Been aging for like not quite a month. Listen. Oh, it didn't pop. That's because I popped it earlier. But like, if I do that, it'll bubble a little bit. You can't see the bubbles probably. And then this one looks really good color. It looks kind of like whiskey, honestly, but it isn't. It's apple cider. This one will definitely, yeah, do that. And that stuff is pretty good, but it needs some sugar. It needs some back sweetening because it's actually very bitter. I will eventually start a beverage business, maybe. That would be pretty cool. Imagine career streamer in brewery. That would be like my ideal job. What was I doing? I don't know. I guess we're just chatting for now because it's like still 11 minutes. Oh, I like that. Still 11 minutes before the piano. Do it with a witch hat? Heck yeah. I wish I had a witch hat. That would be so cool. Anyway, we can do piano. That could be pretty cool. Since hold on, let me adjust my setup. I thought I was gonna be able to stand up and do it, but I'm tired. I want to sit. Let me adjust the piano setup. Don't put it here. Don't judge the rest of the apartment that I'm not going to show you. It's almost clean. It's almost clean. But not quite. Now I'm not perfect at piano. I'd say I'm okay, but not the greatest. I can only do prepared songs and only to some degree of goodness. Sewing is not hard. True. I do have some hand coordination on a small scale. On a large scale, my gross motor skill is not very good. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I can't see the camera live because my computer is all the way over there. So I have to wait for the stream to update for me. No, it's facing all the way over there. Tell me if you can hear this. Tell me if you can hear this. Hold on. Can you hear that? That was very off rhythm. You can hear that, right? I'm looking. Why is this broken? It's not mine. I should fix it if I can. Can? Cool. Nice. Let me see. Ow. Okay, this is not a good place to sit. Hold on, let me sit here for a second and wait for the stream to update so I can see if I'm in the way. Okay, that's pretty good. Wait. Pull out my thing. So I look better. Okay. Yeah. Buy some candles and kidnap a girlfriend. That was I think it was Schumann, Tromeri. I can't pronounce it, but it means dream. I think it's German. Very cool, very cool. There's also Bach. That was a little bit more difficult, a little more involved. Sounds like spring, that's true. What's good, Mush? It's me. Hello. It's me, Liam. I'm real. I'm in the flesh. Improvise. Improvising is pretty good. Do I look exactly like you thought I would look? Thank you. Improvising is a pretty good skill. What else? This one is probably my worst prepared song, second worst prepared song. You thought I looked like Plankton? That's so real. This one's probably my second worst song, Debussy. Minstrels. Oh, that was Invention 8 by Bach. Just so you know. Yeah. Minstrels by Debussy, the 12th song in his piano pieces book or whatever. I completely forgot. But yeah, you'll find it. And there's a recording of him playing it. Yeah, great naming. It aged very well, didn't it? This one's very hard, but I think I'm rusty. I haven't actually practiced it in a long time, but I can probably do it. not my best performance, but pretty cool. But I don't have chat in front of me because, quick look at my PC setup. Oh yeah, PC setup. I don't have chat in front of me because the wire is not long enough. I'm looking at it on my phone and iPad, and I don't want to unplug them. So yeah, quick look at my PC setup. Can do. Give me a second. Just 1 second. Such a silly cause. Yeah, for real. This is my PC setup. 1 laptop. Hard disk drive. USB ports. Mouse. Wire. That's it. Me too. Let me set up the camera again. Let me put it back on the. Yeah, it is. It's a pretty good. It's a pretty good laptop too. It does everything pretty well. Honestly, it does gaming. It does everything. Oh, and of course the last one, hitting the keys to improvise. Yeah, I'm feeling a dread. Oh yeah, sure. Oh, 15 seconds left on the pie. Hold on. Let's check this pie. Oh, that's good. I don't need 8 seconds. Hold on. Before I do that. What model is it? I don't know. Victus something. It's like 2-3 years old. Or like 2 years old. I don't know. Yeah, hold on. Where's the oven? There's the oven. Are you looking at the oven? I think you're looking at the oven. No, I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use both of these. Victus? Yeah, cool. Hold on. It's hot. Yeah, Victus is the brand name. Hold on. Pie. What flavor? Pie. Mm-hmm. One vegetable chicken pot pie coming right up. Heck yeah. Yummers. Okay, we'll cut that open in a second. First I gotta... I stole the joke. Yeah, heck yeah. I'm old. Your number must be 314? Yeah, let me try improvising like you asked. I also have access to a variety of instruments. There's that's just the piano timbres. Then there's I love that one. Vibraphone is like my favorite instrument. And then there's also plus bass. So like what that does is all the way up to this note, it's bass. How many instruments? How much does this cost? I have no idea. It's my roommate's. I'm just stealing it. It probably costs. I think it cost them like in the range of like $100 or something. I don't know how much it cost them because they bought it used from some guy that we know. This, I think it's in the range of $500. It's my apartment, yeah. I think the instrument itself is within the range of $500. I'm gonna go look up the model and stuff and put it on the Discord. digital piano P15 from Yamaha. Yeah, Yamaha, of course, the motorcycle company. How many instruments are there? There's 3 of each of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 3. There's 30. There's 30 instruments, and some of them are just. Yeah, I got it from Bazaar. That's pretty cool. I want a piano like this. I have one that's like cool and fancy and connects to MIDI. That's a pretty cool one. But it doesn't have the full range, and it doesn't have. It does have everything else, but it doesn't have the full range. Yours has 100 instruments. Oh yeah. Mine is whatever instruments my computer can fathom. So the one that I own, it's like this. No. It's a good couple octaves. So like this much. And then it has whatever. I can plug it into my computer and play anything. Do I study music? I used to. That's why I'm in this apartment. But I'm coming back home to study English and not music. I used to study music. That is what landed me in this apartment in this state in the first place. The state of Indiana is what landed me at Indiana University. But I'm going to leave in like 4 days, so it doesn't matter if you know that. Okay, now on to improvising. Not plus bass. Yeah, there we go. I don't improvise horror much. Hold on. Like, what did you say? What's the prompt? To make something like horror, the feeling that dread that comes from an approaching threat you can't stop. I think that was pretty good. It's playing in the background. What's playing in the background? Oh! You know what? I completely forgot the stream music that was on. I completely forgot that the stream music was on. And I've been playing piano the whole time. I've been playing Shivers. And I'll play that at night. I've had the stream music on in the background the whole time. I forgot, because I'm not listening to it. It's all you guys. Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna replay my songs so that I can make it, so that I can, like, you know, actually have them. Replay the songs I just did. Oops.
Wasn't that much better.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, thank you.
And this one?
That one's a hard one. Oh, how long have I been playing piano for? A couple of years.
Give me 1 second. Let me start that over.
Got a little messy at the end there, but you know, make alcohol, music, and food. Mm-hmm. A fully adult. I've been playing piano for what was it, like 4 or 5 years at this point, honestly. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I'm a little bit I don't know. My fingers are tired or something. It was a little bit messier. I like how this is like different from a average, like, you know, excuse me. From like a formal recital, because like I can like go back and talk to you guys, and like, you know, it's all informal and stuff. I can mess up on the piano. I can restart the song. I'm not doing the Debussy again. That's a lot. But I'm doing this one for like the half of it I know. And yeah, that's about all of that one I know. They're an organ instrument? Yes. Playing for nieces who know nothing about it but seems amused by it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, pressure-free environment. Mm-hmm. There is an organ instrument. Let me see. Yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. I enjoy that very much. There's also you can also tune it differently. Like there's, oops. That's that one. Hold down the function key bind. Yeah, so you can transpose it. That's pretty good. Baroque tuning. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now that's amazing. Okay, cool. We've done all that. I forgot to turn the other light off. What now? Done all the piano. Done all the cooking. Let me turn that. Actually, let me turn that off. Honestly. Done the piano. Done the cooking. What now? What now? Whoa! Watch out. We can cut the pie. That's for sure. That's for true. I am doing this for 3 hours, yeah. That's about my typical stream. I booked myself up with a schedule. Can I play from sheet music? Yeah, kind of, sort of. I can like look if you're wanting to send me sheet music, I can look at it, but I can make no promises because I am not good at sight reading. I'm only good at playing prepared pieces. I actually have for the one I was just playing, the Bach. I have the sheets right over here. This is the one I was just playing. Yeah, okay. Let's see if the pie's still hot. Still kind of hot, but like I can hold it. Let's see. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh yeah. Speaking of subject to. Ooh, actually, that's a pretty good idea. I would love to play some of the pieces you've written. Hold on. What was I doing? Oh yeah. I can't do it because my voice is not good enough. But yeah, we can do that. Got a kazoo. I like a nice wooden one too. That's pretty cool. A kazoo. And then Mongolian throat singing. I can do that. Kind of. Hold on. Let me clear my mouth of debris. I've been practicing. I'm not great at it. That is a compliment. Nah, you're all good. I bet your music writing is fire. Why did I catch that on camera? Why am I like this? I stood in front of the camera and just took it. Oh well. My shirt's all wet. But okay. Mongolian throat singing time. Oh, yeah. That was nice. Did you hear that? I got this whole apartment to myself, yeah. Until I move out. which will be in like a couple days. Or hold on, I'm not good at it. If you look at the spectrum, it's pretty cool. You can hear the overtone, kind of. That's pretty cool, in my opinion. We gotta wait for Nemesis to come back so so we can cut the pie. Where's my knife? There it is. Hold on. Let me wash off this knife real quick. At this point, I'm just messing around. Best kind of stream, to be honest. Just the messing around ones. I hope my yeast isn't dead. I'll check back tomorrow. Got my knife. I'll wait to cut the pie until Nemesis is here. And also, actually, give me 5 minutes. Hold on, let me put text on the screen. Text.
You said then cool. Give me 1 second.
I'll be right back. It's uncensored, but screw you. I forgot to turn off my microphone. I'm back, and we can keep the stream music this time. Oh no, we can't, because I'm gonna play Nemesis's piece. Well, let me see.
Ooh. This is chant, isn't it?
I'll have to grab that on my iPad, I think. I will practice that and get back to you. I will practice that and get back to you with that one. I am interested in chant. I like chant. I will learn that piece for you. Do you have a clef on there?
No clef.
Yeah, I'll just sing it in whatever key I feel like. Heck yeah. I'll try to figure out how chant music works. No, that's all right. Chant music doesn't typically have a clef. Well, I mean, it technically has a clef where do should be, but like, you can read it without that. Because in chant music, do is just wherever you feel like do is. So it's like what's most natural for your voice, you know? So actually, that's not incorrect, what you've done. Well, technically it is incorrect, but you can still read it perfectly fine. Oh, yeah. Let's cut the pie. The pie, the final product. A little burnt on the edges. Left it in for a little bit too. Oops. This camera sucks. The stand sucks. Is it? Yeah, that's perfect. There's something on my phone. Oh, that's a crack. We have the knife. The pie, cut in one perfect radius. I can try. Omega Giga Chat demonstration. Thank you much for the clip. I love clips. Everybody should clip me more. I'm holding the knife weird on purpose. Don't judge me. Do judge me. Judge me and clip that. Look at that steam coming up. It's a pie. It's like chicken pot pie, but I made it vegetarian because my family is vegetarian. And I want them to eat it. Look at that sharp knife go through that like butter. Yeah. Thought you were supposed to dive in with both of your hands. True and based. Hold on. I bought this for chicken pot pie. Plating time. Whoa. Whoa, hold on. It's not working properly because the government. No, it's definitely supposed to go this way. This is just my fault. I don't know. I'm just a skill issue. Whoa, it's gonna plate a bit badly. Ooh, that's good. Oh, shoot. Okay. Smells great. Presentation could use some work. But check that out. Chicken pot pie. Vegetarian chicken pot pie. Mushroom pot pie. Yummers. Heck yeah. I'm not showing it well. Yeah, there we go. What a good pie. What are the ingredients? I took classes with Ratatouille. I sure have. He's in my. It's like it's a brainworm though, actually. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get my recipe book and list all the ingredients for you. My recipe book. That's pancakes, and that's pizza. The third recipe: chicken pot pie. Chicken breasts chopped into cubes, 1 pound. However, I don't have those, so I used an oyster mushroom. 8 ounces of oyster mushroom. Just look at the pie. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, chill. It's frozen vegetables: carrots, peas, and corn. Carrots, peas, corn, and green beans. It's oyster mushroom, bella mushroom. Yeah, and flour and whatever the soup in the middle is. So it's like flour and onions and. Why do I look red on camera? Anyway. Flour, onions, and yeah, other stuff, and milk, and broth, and that's what makes the filling. What spices? Oh yeah, the spices, of course. The spices are very good. Spices I do have like collected right here. I have garlic powder, ground cumin, ground ginger, and salt. And there was something else, I'm pretty sure. Skin matches the hair. True. Where's my other seasoning? It was supposed to be pepper, but I didn't put any of that. Oh, I forgot to put my yeast back in the fridge. It's gonna start escaping containment. Yeah, that's all pretty good stuff. That is a good lot of spices, isn't it? Now the real test, the taste test, is the ground ginger a good ingredient to add? Heck yeah. That's a good pie. Mmm. That's a good pie. Salt is the most important. Mm-hmm. Me win, America. Here's a mushroom bit. That's a pretty good pie. My taste test doesn't finish until the plate's finished. You got it. Heck yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a good pie. Well, let me. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Let me put that in the fridge. I can't eat all of that because my family is gonna come. And they're gonna eat some pie. Has it cooled down? A little bit. It's like, 50 Celsius, I'd say. Adding cheese. Ooh. Ooh. Cheese. It's like 50 Celsius, yeah. Yeah, cheese. Put some cheese on that bad boy. On that actually very good boy. I'm putting stuff on the wrong shelf. That's okay. Cheese. Almost everything gets better with cheese. Exactly. You're goated, Nemesis. That was a very good addition. It works so well with this specific mix of ingredients. It works so well. It works just so well. Mmm. It tastes like broccoli cheddar soup. But like also with mushrooms, and oh my gosh, it like tastes like a blend of broccoli cheddar and mushroom soup. There's no broccoli at all, but it tastes like that. Let me taste it with the crush. Whoops. So good. So good. That's amazing. I think Turon is about to be fully cooled as well. So, yeah. That's pretty good. Mm. Mm-hmm. Now I just kind of get the bum of the pie left. It's 3:30 a.m. Why are you still up? Goodbye, Mush. Have a nice night. I'll see you in August. And before that, if you like watching videos or joining the Discord, which you should join the Discord. Because we hang out there, and I'm gonna be gone all until mid-late August, but I'll still be hanging around in the Discord and releasing videos and perhaps something else, maybe. Gone moving. I'm not gonna be able to have a good place to stream until like
late August because I'll be between houses. I'm moving like across the country. My back hurts. You come down here and look at me. There we go. Oh, whoa. Sorry, this is a sendoff stream. I'm not leaving. Mush is leaving. I'm gonna be here a little bit more. Oh, Nemesis is leaving. Okay. I'll see you later, Nemesis. Moving on. Yeah, I'm gonna do a bachelor's. I'm not telling you where I'm gonna do it because, yeah. Well, but yeah, I'm gonna move. So I'm gonna live at my parents for a little bit, for well, like a month. August is next month, isn't it? Yeah. So I won't be gone too long. But I'm gonna live in my parents for a while. Then I'm gonna get a dorm or an apartment, whichever one happens. The dorms are like, the applications are full, but I'm on the wait list. So yeah, I don't need to tell you all that. But yeah. Yeah, it might be a uni dorm. Basically, it's up in the air. I'm on the wait list. If it's a dorm, it's gonna be a suite though. Yeah, I won't tell my coordinates. Yeah, apartment. Honestly, I don't know if I could do an apartment. Maybe. Just maybe. Yeah, single room dorm. But what I would have is probably a dorm that's a lot more like an apartment where I have my own room that I can stream from. Or I would have to stream only while my roommate is out, which would suck. If it's anything like the dorm I was in last time. But it won't be. If it's an apartment, I have to work. And now if it's an apartment, I might have to go on hiatus longer, honestly. No, I would just stream less, but I would still be able to stream. But yeah, that's the situation. Otherwise, everything's all like pretty decent. That's why I'm going until August. A single room dorm would be perfect. That would be great. I'll see you later. Have a nice sleep. Good night. Oh. That's okay, straight jacket. You want to see? Oh. First of all, second of all, let me retrieve it from its depths. Hi. What's up, ghoul? How are you doing? Have you ever seen my face before? I don't think you have. I think Straight Jack is the only one here who has. Pie. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good pie, especially with Nemesis' suggestion of cheese. Cheese was pretty good on it. Well, I am real. I am a human individual. Still remember the kicking video? Yeah, I'm not good at kicking. What was I thinking about? I don't remember. Am I? Maybe. You'll never know. What if I'm AI deep fake? Are the Touron ready? They are. I'd like to eat one. Yeah, they're pretty ready, I think.
Hold on, I'm freeing one from its matrix. Ugh. From its crystal candy matrix. I'm gonna need to do so many dishes after this. I'm gonna need to do so many dishes after this. Whoa. Whoa. There we go. It doesn't look the prettiest, but you know. Tastes pretty good. Pat down. I think the movie is named that because of the object. The movie is named that because minerals are found in a matrix of rocks. It's like the what's it called? The stage for minerals to be on. The primordial soup? I don't know. Yeah. Something like that. Matrix in a programming sense? I think that's also named for... what is a matrix in a programming sense named for? No idea. No idea what that's named for. Or matrix in math, I think that's the same thing as programming. Oh, Straight Jacket, you missed my piano. Did I? Oh, I did not turn back on the stream music. That's okay. Multi-dimensional array, yeah. What's it? It's for like graphics processing or whatever. Or it can be for that, anyway. I'll eat the rest of this later. I'm really... That one slice of pie filled me up. Pretty much. Also, I ate a whole tub of ice cream earlier. Yeah. I think I've done everything that was on the list. Set up a batch of SEMA. Exploded an egg. Made the turron. And also played some piano. Not a whole tub. It was like up to here. It was like this size. I bought it from the dollar store. I love buying ice cream from the dollar store. What else? I mean, I could do cleaning dishes stream. Heck yeah. I could do that. Speaking of, there's a dish over here. Let me check the temperature of the SEMA because it might die. Where's my thermometer? There it is. No, it's still. I think it's good. Don't. Oh, you didn't miss the piano? Cool. Thank you. Excuse me. I don't know. I'm kind of reluctant to go because it's only gonna be a month. What do I care? I don't know. Feels weird. I've been streaming every week, most weeks. I'll miss it. It was a fun stream too. Yeah. I'm also not sure how to end it. I guess we did everything, didn't we? Yeah. I could do cleaning dishes stream, but like... I'll be still hanging out in the Discord and all. I'll learn Nemesis's piece that he sent me. I guess I'll see you guys later then. It was a very fun stream. Very fun year of streaming. I certainly came away. Yep. I'll see you guys.